You have shown to abandon things that don't give you immediate gratification. And this final form transformation is not gonna give you that immediate gratification. Just saying. Look at those teeth. Am I crazy? It's cooked. That hairline is cooked. You learn that sometimes you have to let go. This dream that you have here, that this idea of being this celebrity, of being this food reviewer, this video game reviewer, this influencer, it's not gonna work. You failed. It was a nice dream that you had and you ruined it. There's other things waiting for you if you're willing to move on and to improve yourself and slowly but steadily be a better person. That would take years. That's the thing. That would take years. That's not an immediate gratification. There's so much money here that you have no idea. I wish, oh, how. Lolcow Rancho lamented. This was not a good day, actually. Not a day where lolcows played in the forest innocently and everybody was just very happy. No, this wasn't it. Let's just look at this. Why are people so mean out there for someone so innocent? You know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder if I'm better off not being here. I've been quietly suffering for so long, and I normally can take it. But this time, I can't. Can I go one fucking day without being fucking bullied into a mental pulp online? Crying emoji. Oh my god, there we go. The sympathy baiting. I know he's going through that phase. We were all there. I was kind of there too when I was in my early 20s, in my teens. Everybody does that. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're going through like some shit and you want people to be like, oh my god, what's wrong? Are you okay? Can I help you? You want people to make things better, and you post some emo cringe stuff online. Back in my day it was Facebook. Now it's like all of this shit, TikTok and whatever. And you're like, I just ran out of things to say. Dot dot dot. And you're just hoping for somebody to be like, oh my god, what happened? Are you okay? Oh my god. Sad face emoji! Exclamation mark! Dot dot dot! And then you'll reply like, no, it's okay. It's complicated. I'll be alright. Yeah, I know. You know why that happens? It's obviously, the answer is obviously because you're young, right? But the reason why is just because you were in your childhood like not so long ago, and you use that to manipulate your parents in order to like, you know, protect you and solve problems to you. So that's very fresh in your memory still when you're like 20. So you don't realize that that's so fresh in your memory still, and you're still using it. It's usually a sign of maturity when you're not using those tactics anymore. But yeah, you know, yo Nova, or people like Nova. No. Wait, in my day, it was MySpace and then Facebook. So when I was somewhere around his range of age, it was during the exact transition between MySpace and Facebook. I remember it because I didn't want it to make the transition from MySpace to Facebook because I used to think that Facebook was so lame and MySpace was like so cool. But anyways, that sympathy bait sometimes works, you know, when people like you, when people have good faith and sympathy for you, it usually works. Not always, but it usually works until you realize, wait, what am I doing? This is cringe. Oh my god. I'm gonna be reaching my 30s soon and I gotta figure it out. Listen to me. When you choose to bestow this kind of infamy on yourself, because this is the thing, this is the issue here. You chose all of this, the diaper baby furry fetish, the discords, all of those things are things that you decided to do and put out there for people to see. And if you decide to put something out there for people to see, you should be aware that it's stuff that you wouldn't mind people responding to. You have to be aware that people are gonna have a negative response to pretty much anything. There's always gonna be somebody out there that's gonna like bash you over the head with anything that you do. When I was in my 20s, I would also like to sometimes just like try to tease people with something, just to like I don't know mess with somebody somehow, showing something crazy like I don't know, just trying to poke because I was angry and I had some issues, some pretty bad issues I had, and I didn't know how to like unload all that negative energy, right? And I would like post something completely unhinged and crazy, or make an art piece and show it off, and it was like insane, like completely like deranged. And I don't know, for the most part I was lucky enough to not get a lot of backlash at all, like negative backlash. Whenever it happened, it was usually kind of like indifference, or I don't know, people just like shrug it off. I think I don't know. I guess it all depends on how much people like you. And whenever I received any kind of resemblance of some kind of backlash or something, I never really took it to heart. I just kind of shrugged it off myself and not even mention it at all, and just kind of stop. I guess this is the thing: realize that you're being cringe, and then stop. That's the key. It's very simple. And sympathy baiting, it's lame. Maybe for girls, it's you get a little more of a pass, but it's lame. The worst day of the year for me has come. Dot 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 is the 2 year anniversary. Of what? I keep seeing that. What is that reference? I don't get it. I couldn't really figure it out in the comments neither. It has to be really bad in order to impress me. I've been through a lot of bad shit, and I've met people who have been in even worse shit. So it has to be really bad. I'm not easily impressed. I'm not easily shaken. Should I make an Apple Music playlist of my favorite songs for you guys? I stopped using Spotify BC of the Pro 1C3 stuff. I have no idea what any of those things mean outside of Spotify. But and then you complain. You put a bait like this and expect not to get like dunked, not to get trolled. You should know already. I didn't check the comments, but if you had so many people dunking on you so much all the time, you should know that if you put something like that, people are just gonna go crazy. Just asking for it, dude.
Today I am bedrotting because the trauma is real.
Oh, I'm so traumatized because I post baby fetish stuff out there and people give me shit for it, and now I'm so affected because people don't roll me with my baby fetish. Me with my baby furry fetish. The trauma, the trauma. There is an issue there, obviously. It's not normal, natural for somebody to develop a fetish like that. There has to have been something that happened way earlier than that in order for him to even have that. There's no way. There's no way you can just have that for no reason. I don't know who you could blame or anything like that, but based on the things that you see of him, probably just not having known discipline and restraint when he was very young, and like having like good examples might have led him to be like completely unhinged when he was growing up. Because you see him in all of those kids videos, and he's always like trying to be a star, right? Which is it's not, it's not that bad at all, right? It's okay. He has that Disney Channel kid aura of like, I want to be whatever I want to be, like a Barbie girl. Like there's nothing I cannot do if I just put my mind into it. And if anybody says otherwise, they're just meanies, and nobody's gonna stop me. Like, like when you get into Lolcow shit, first thing you're gonna like stumble upon pretty much predominantly is gonna be like pedophiles and like creepos, which is synonymous with each other, but not all creepos are pedophiles. But whenever you see the background of the pedophiles, you always see that they either experienced uh, like a lot of abuse when they were kids, or they were completely unrestrained, and then they developed this kind of Peter Pan mindset, right? Where they idealize nostalgia and like youth in ways where it gets entangled and all that shit until it gets like their sexuality in the mix, right? And then bam, you know, sklat. Before you even know it, there's another weirdo out there with a baby fetish. It's always about choosing to be stuck in that time where everything was better, quote unquote, right? Idealizing youth a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. Which is, I mean, it's, it's not that bad, really. It's not the end of the world to idealize youth. Everybody wants to be young. Nobody wants to be Shang Tsung from like the original Mortal Kombat. Nobody wants to look like fucking Palpatine, right? But if your ideal is an age where you can't even get a driver's license, that we start to have issues. That's just my opinion. Unhinged, I know. Trying to be an S-Lord again. Plot twist. I never stopped doing it. I'm almost 40 now, and I never stopped doing it. Don't listen to me. I'm not a psychologist. I like psychology, honestly. I would have liked to study it, but I didn't. But don't listen to me. Let's listen to what Nova has to say about chocolates. Let's listen to Nova.
But let's do a Tony's Chocolate Only review in bed. We're gonna try 2 of these now.
Spoiler, I'm not going to even
Let's
try to
also
hide
try
my
the
depression
yellow
during the
one.
audio mark.
Right, we got our chocolate. So if you don't know, Tony's Chocolate Only is fighting for equality in the chocolate industry because most of the chocolate workers in the world are children and they don't get paid enough. All of Tony's workers are adults and get paid fairly for their work.
Oh my God! I know this trick. I don't know the name of this psychological trick, right? But this trick of like creepos and deplorable people, it's perfect that you see now, like in the Epstein files, all those people that used to do exactly this, because this is a really common trick that people do, right? It's very easy to identify because it's so phony and over the top that it's like really obvious. Like getting into these movements of like, oh, I'm diverting attention from all of those things that you don't want people to see, with like this shield of charity and like goodness, and like, oh, I really care, I'm really super into like anti-racism, and like super I really care, and I'm super passionate about like LGBTQ indigenous in Venezuela. I really care about Venezuela and Palestine, and like and charities and like children and blah blah blah, and Africa, and like there's obviously nothing wrong with caring about like not exploiting children or stuff like that, or like fucking like rights for people and all that kind of stuff. But the thing is that it's very obvious. It's very obvious when somebody's phoning it in. It's very easy when you have to show off your benevolence for everybody else to see. It's because you're looking for something in return. You need everybody around you to be perfectly aware of how much of a humanitarian and how morally superior you are, because you want that credit. If you have people's approval, first of all, you're not gonna get scrutinized as much as somebody that they dislike. That means that if you're not getting scrutinized, you can get away with doing shady things on the back without anybody looking anymore. Also, if you want something, it's easier for you to get it because people like you and they'll give it to you. People who are really nice, like genuinely nice, usually don't behave like that. I've actually never met anybody who is genuinely a good person and acts like that and flexes their their goodness like that. And I've been fortunate enough to not only have met some of the worst people that I could have ever imagined existed in real life, but also I have met some of the best people that I have ever imagined existed because I've gotten around a lot of people. It's the magic of actually opening yourself to the world out there, not online, but in real life. And this trick, the only good thing about it is that it's very obvious, very easy to spot. It's super difficult to hide it because good people and bad people just are. And it's very difficult to pretend something that you don't know. It's very difficult for some jabron out there to pretend to look tough and nobody believes them because they don't know what it is that makes somebody actually tough.
Exclusive property of.
The almond gives the chocolate a much needed crunch. 4 more bars to try in future videos. If there is future videos.
Oh my god, here we go. Dirt, stop it. You're not gonna try anything. And if you do, it's gonna be some like puny ass shit that's not gonna really, let's just see how I can phrase it. That is not going to damage you enough to do anything substantial. And it's all just sympathy baiting. It's so obvious, dude. It's so obvious, dude. Figure it out, bro. Thanks, I hate it.
Okay, I think my voice is not better yet. But I still wanted to try these spicy wings from Pizza Hut and see if they're any good.
Wait, if your throat is that bad, is that screwed up? Why are you eating so much spicy shit? That makes you cough even worse.
Let's got 2 flavors. Let's do the flavor I haven't had before, Buffalo Burnin' Hot. Exclusive property of. These are a lot better. Mark my words, I'm never getting that Burnin' Hot Buffalo again. But the spicy garlic wings are my absolute favorite thing at Pizza Hut, and I hope they never get discontinued. Let's eat some Thai food after my eye appointment.
Why do we need to know that you were in an eye appointment? Sympathy baiting again. Even something as simple as a dentist appointment. If you announce it and you're like, oh, I'm going to treat myself after this dentist appointment, there is a trace of vulnerability there. Like, oh, I'm so strong. I'm fighting through it. There was an issue I had to deal with, but I'm better now. Thanks for worrying about me. Nobody needs to know, dude. Figure it out.
Thai seat. Exclusive property of.
Your lips, dude. Sorry to be that douchey, but if you're on camera all the time, but you're so disheveled. Look at those dry ass lips. The irony is that you're drinking something. And the hair, what happened to. Weren't you taking showers? Like pervy showers already? Like what happened? You abandoned it. You see? You need discipline. You need discipline. You're gonna realize that losing weight wasn't really the issue and that you're not getting the praise and trolls are not coming around now and changing their mind and you're gonna keep getting backlash and they're gonna keep giving you a hard time. You're gonna bounce back and you somehow you're either gonna lean more into like the pervy shit like the fetishes and all that kind of stuff or you're gonna lean into food again more or something. Spending a lot of shit. Oh, I have a thing about his spending that I discovered, but that's for later. You have shown to abandon things that don't give you immediate gratification, and this final form transformation is not gonna give you that immediate gratification. Just saying. Look at those teeth. Am I crazy, or does he have something on his teeth? Like I know he's eating something, but I see that there's yellowish in his teeth, and I know that he's consuming yellow food right now, but I see it in some of the other videos because he makes a lot of close-ups, and his teeth seem to be fucked up. He's too young. He's too young for that. How old? How is he gonna look when he's like 30? Bald, greasy, and with bad teeth. That's not good. I hate to see somebody that young waste away so easily, so early.
Subway released some brand new protein pockets. Today, I'm gonna give the Baja chicken one a try.
Oh my god. As a Baja Californian myself, it always bothers me, to be honest. It always bothers me. Like, it always tickles something in me to hear Baja. It's Baja California. Fucking hell. Okay. Anyways, it's stupid. I know. It's super stupid. And it's never gonna get fixed. It's never gonna change. So whatever. It bothers me more when I see people in Baja California say Baja nowadays. Usually the trend, it's spreading to actual Baja California. Like politicians are starting to say Baja now. Anyways, yeah. It's Baja California, you gerbil. You sponge. If gringos say Baja is one thing, that's bad enough. But you, oh my god.
Exclusive lack of veggie property.
I can't even watch this anymore.
It's alright. I'm not a big fan of cold stuff from Subway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I believe that
Don't eat it.
This needs
Stop
to be
eating
heated up.
burritos. Stop it. Let's get out of here.
No audio in it, so I have to voice over this whole video, because this is what it actually sounds like. Exclusive property of... Prebiotic cola.
What the fuck is prebiotic? Prebiotic Pepsi? What the f...
It didn't smell off-putting like normal Pepsi. Now, the taste. The taste is what really shocked me. It had a really good Pepsi flavor, but without that horrible aftertaste that a prebiotic soda normally has. You can tell by my face that I was really shocked.
Opening the Mr. Beast
Why is he-
briefcase.
Why is he
Let's
posting
see
something
what
that
we get
old?
inside.
Like right now. Yesterday. As I'm recording.
Tear it off.
It's such a whiplash because it's like fat and then thinner and then fat.
But they're dark
Oh,
chocolate.
what?
We got the Mr. Beast
Nobody
QR
cares.
code,
This is not
obviously
like
covering
some
it.
important video.
And finally, we got
How about
Mr.
not
Beast
buying
Black,
that shit? It
which we
sucks.
Kim Jong-un is a master of goon. Me and P. Diddy had a sneaky, sneaky link. He showed me his...
Riveting.
Mmm. Filled with fluffy.
How many videos does he
savory
make
sausage,
during one single day? Is he like he's just eating?
slightly spicy
He's just
peppers.
eating junk all every day,
This
right?
is one of the
And
best breakfast
archiving
burritos I've ever
the
had.
videos so I can
And
release
finally,
them like
the
a year
biscuits and
later.
gravy, which I added
How
bacon
many
and
times has he
jalapenos
been
to.
wearing that shirt?
Get a little bit of biscuit,
In like,
jalapeno.
oh my god, oh, jalapenos. I forgot about this. Is he the only person who says jalapenos, or is this just like a thing? I've never heard anybody said jalapenos. If you say jalapeno, then that's fine, whatever. Jalapenos? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Jalap, jalap, jalap. Jalapeno. Please tell me he's the only one who says jalapeno. Okay, I get it. You don't know how to say jalapeno. It's only natural. Shit happens. Plot twist. But jalapeno. No. 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 I refuse. No.
That sausage gravy.
So he's messing with me. He's messing with me. I know it now. He's messing with me. He's genetically designed in order to scramble my head specifically. He's doing everything that you need to do in order to make me go like, this guy. Yeah, I know it now. I know it. I know he doesn't know me and he will never watch these videos, but he know he's purposely messing with me. I know it now. Jalapeno. And then say jalapeno just to rub it in. How dare you? How dare you? Oh my god.
Hey everyone, specifically my 18 plus fans. I've got a question for you. Now, I've had several people tell me, do a mukbang, do a mukbang.
Yes,
Do
trolls.
a mukbang.
It's trolls.
Let's check my weight real quick.
You know it. It's a segue for you to flex your new healthy lifestyle. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not actually doing
Let's
it.
just say my weight has maintained.
He's messing with
It's
me. I
worth a
know
try.
I deserve it.
And imagine the
I
views.
started talking about him, so
It'd be crazy.
this is what I get.
So I tried filming the mukbang. My eyes were way bigger than my stomach, and I ultimately failed, leaving more than 3/4 of the tray. That video's coming out on
Fuck. Well, guys, I have another reason to hate the fucking 6'7" meme. I just now realized the amount of days that I lost between my grandmother and my dad, both on their own, but both on my dad's side. They died 67 days apart from each other. I can never look at 6'7" the 6 way again. Fuck you, 6'7".
Way to
Fuck.
victimize yourself with something that is unrelated to you. Way to appropriate somebody else's issue and making it about yourself. What the... You see what I mean? I'm not crazy. He's messing with me, specifically. He's doing all the things that you need to do in order to make me go like, this guy. Am I right? He's so performative, dude, too. And not even in a good way. He's not good at it, but, he's like... And what's the 6'7" meme? I don't understand. I'm old. I'm confused. I don't understand new things. And memes and numbers are mysterious to me. So what is that? What the hell? I've heard that. I've seen that. I've seen that on Fortnite. What is that? Whatever.
I've got mail! I've got mail!
I wonder what kind of things Nova's neighbors have seen during this past few years. Imagine being Nova's neighbor. You randomly look outside one day and you see that kid there. That, This spicy garlic chicken wings are so good. I need to learn how to do a Nova voice.
So I just got an email from Amazon saying that a package that I didn't order was delivered. So let's open this up and see what I got sent. Okay,
Whoa. That's honestly a shame, dude. Look at that hair. Now that I'm 2 years away from being 40, I've realized that my hair is not as abundant as it used to be. But he's like in his 20s. Look at that hairline. Oh, Nova. Minoxidil. Massage. Hygiene. I don't know. Lack of stress. It's such a shame because I feel that your 20s is like when you shouldn't be bold when you're in your 20s, dude. Like, oh my god. That's such an important thing for your confidence, especially in that age. Like later on, it's like, well, it's cooked. That hairline is cooked. You could relieve stress if you were humble. If you owned up to the fact that you brought all of these issues online upon yourself and that you put things out there that you are not willing to get criticized about, which is a terrible mistake that is always going to have the same outcome. And that people are right for criticizing the fetishes that you openly show to everybody. If you legitimately accepted that responsibility, You would feel more confident. When you are more confident and responsible, you figure out eventually how to solve things. And when you realize how to solve things, you learn that sometimes you have to let go. This dream that you have here, that this idea of being this celebrity, of being this food reviewer, this video game reviewer, this influencer, it's not gonna work. You failed. It was a nice dream that you had and you ruined it because of the person that you were. And instead of blaming that person that you were for those problems and trying to fix them, getting rid of that person that you were, you are leaning into it more, blaming everybody else for pointing out that person when people weren't the problem. The problem was that person that you were. This is life. You screw things over, you fuck up. If you can, you fix things. But if things cannot be fixed, you move on. You let go. There is other things waiting for you if you are willing to move on and to improve yourself and slowly but steadily be a better person. That would take years. That's the thing. That would take years. That's not an immediate gratification. It's not a life hack or anything like that. It takes years. And people here on TikTok, on YouTube, anywhere, are gonna keep bugging you about all those things that you did. Because you show no reason why anybody should trust you. And there is no way to demonstrate that. Most likely there's never going to be a way for you to demonstrate otherwise. The only thing that you have left to do is to move on, leave all of this behind, and figure it out by yourself. With mom, with your family, with whoever. You have qualities. You have drive. You have some kind of charisma that would make people around you feel better. You know, you could cheer people up. You could be that kind of person that eases tension in a situation, in a group. You could be somebody likable if you allowed yourself to not be the center of the universe 24/7. None of us are that important, but you choose to lean into that path that has brought you to the same problems that you complain about. Sorry, man, your problems are not gonna get fixed that way. If you accepted that, you would have less tension, and it would even impact your fucking hairline. I'm not kidding. You wouldn't be that depressed, and you wouldn't be so upset that things are not the way you originally wanted them to be. Life is like that, dude. Things generally don't go the way we originally thought them. But you move on. You keep going. And you find something else. Oh, you think that mom is absent certain days a week? Well, I don't know, with at like a certain schedule, and those are the days that Nova uses to record like everything dur- throughout the entire day, so that when she's at home, he doesn't have to record anything. And that's why you always see him with the same shirt and the same hair and everything. Huh. There's no way to know. Okay, I wanted to leave this at the end because this was something that I was going to include in the previous video, but that previous video was already too long, just like this one. And
He got something in wrapping paper. And here it says, enjoy your gift from Ruby. Thank you, Ruby, so much for the gift. It truly means a lot to me, and my gratitude goes out to you. Now, let's see what I was sent. Exclusive property of... Oh, is this what I think it is? I see the Pokemon TCG logo. Holy fucking shit. Guys, if you don't know what this is the Mega Charizard UPC. And it's actually the Mega Charizard XEX UPC. Once again, Ruby, thank you so much. It truly means a lot to me. Prepare to see a rip it or clip it on this soon. Nova Universe, signing off.
anyways, it's this screen right here. I'm pretty sure that people who don't know anything about Fortnite would not think twice about this screen, but there's so much money here that you have no idea. I wish, oh, how I wish I could see his locker complete. Oh man, and I could just like meddle around and like speculate how much money he has invested in that shit. Okay, so in Fortnite, each skin usually costs somewhere around an average of 800 to 1800 V-bucks, which it's equivalent to $8 to $18. And there's battle passes. Each battle pass costs 1000 V-bucks, which is $10. And unlocking though that battle pass gives you back the 1000 V-bucks plus other 500 extra. If you don't purchase it, you get 300 V-bucks for free in each battle pass, and each battle pass lasts somewhere around 3 to 4 months, something like that. So if you keep playing, eventually you can get like skins for free. You can buy all sorts of cosmetics for free, and you can buy a battle pass eventually for free without using real money. And you can keep accumulating V-bucks like that and technically buy anything for free. But as you heard, that method would take months and years. I kind of do it like that because I'm not gonna spend that much money. I've spent real money there, but judging by this screen right here, just this portion of the battle pass, I can tell that the free accumulated V-bucks method doesn't work for this locker. You need to spend actual money. And then you see, you know, the water bottles, the DoorDash, the video games, the everything, right? And it's like no self-control, a complete lack of impulse control. It's insane. He has all the Power Rangers. There's 6 Power Rangers skins in Fortnite. 2 of them were in the Battle Pass, which you could have technically gotten for free if you accumulated enough. But as I said, there's no way for him to have done that, most likely. They were giving away the Green Ranger or the Pink Ranger in competition cups for a short period of time. But you need to be super good to earn those prizes. I doubt he actually got him like that. So that's like somewhere around $40. Wait, it's 7 Power Ranger skin, not 6. For $50 that he had to have spent real money. That Blitz Knight, that was free. The Halo character there, that was for free, but he has the entire battle pass, which means he had to have bought it. Those other skins that I don't know exactly what they are. The Bruno Mars, the Bruno Mars skin, was that the music pass? I don't remember. But he has the entire gorillas. I have 2 gorillas. I have the ones that came in the music pass. I actually had to buy that pass with real money. I had to complete. I had some accumulated V-bucks, and that the music pass is more expensive. It cost somewhere around 1400, and I had like 900, something like that. And I really wanted it because it's gorillas. I had to buy V-bucks, a V-bucks package with real money in order to get those. So I have Russell and Murdoch. Ooh, that one, the red-haired one. I really wanted that skin. I thought it was like really, really good. But then I saw that you need to be subscribed to the monthly thing, the monthly club things. You need to be paying $11 a month, something like that, in order to get the club exclusive skins. And that red haired girl right there, that's one. That's one. Each month they give you a new one, and you keep renewing and renewing, something like that. I've never done it, but you can't use V-bucks for that. You need to pay with real money. So he's doing that. That's why he has that one skin. And I really liked it, but I was like, I'm not gonna get in the club and pay monthly fees for that shit. So I lost my chance. More, it has all the. Are you really? Do you really like demon hunters that much that you need them in really? I doubt it. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares if he does? It's not a big deal, really. Oh, but you know he has the new ones. Oh, he does. He does. He's the same skins that could have been just like outfit change included in the one skin that you bought, but instead they made it separated. Oh man, come on. That Yumi from Kill Bill skin that was completely for free. The Simpsons Battle Pass, he had it. Um, some of those skins I just know they're from the store. He has the Lego skin right there, the ninja one. He bought that too. He's even buying the Lego passes, dude. That's a lot of money. I guess he's really into Mr. Beast, right? I guess. My God. Of course, he buys every single OG pass too. I bought one months ago. I've never bought another one. If I'm gonna buy something in Fortnite, I only spent money on DLC and Fortnite and Street Fighter 6, and I really need to like something in order for me to actually go out of my way to buy it, especially in Fortnite. Because in Street Fighter 6, the number of things that you can buy, the quantity of things that you can buy, is extremely limited in comparison to that. Yeah, it's limited. But in Fortnite, it's endless. I'm super picky. I never buy anything. Barely ever buy anything. He's just buying every. Oh, I wish I could see his entire locker. I'm so curious now. I'm so curious. Nobody has talked about his locker. Everybody talks about the all of the other things that he spends money on unnecessarily. I have never seen anybody notice his locker in Fortnite. I'm so curious now. Whatever. You stay away from him. A local's voice could be heard. The monster was noticed lingering and prowling around Nova. You do not interfere. If you persist, you will disappear, the monster warned. We are not scared of you because you are not right about Nova. Okay? The stench of wickedness is nowhere around here. So it is you who better disappear, the people of Lolcow Rancho said. So you say. Very well. Very well. We will see, the monster replied.